Hi, my name is Gabby and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to journal in my Hobonichi cousin. I am doing my absolute best to keep up with my daily journaling. I will admit though that sometimes I have to go in and backfill, but never more than 1 or 2 days. So right now I am just kind of setting up all the supplies that I expect to be using in my journaling session today. What I'm cutting right now is just a picture that I posted on my Instagram stories and my personal account of me journaling at a Starbucks actually. I used my Pulley printer to print this. It's just a thermal printer and it has the like sticky paper, so it makes it easy to apply to the paper. I did cut out the Starbucks like logo from the croissant bag that I had just so I can incorporate it into my journaling spread. I'm actually not a coffee drinker, so I never get coffee. My boyfriend got some and I just got water and a croissant. I still like the feel of coffee shops though, so I enjoy going. Right now I'm just going through some washi cards that I had put together, or created I guess, early last year, early in 2022, right before a trip out of the country for 2 weeks. I wanted to journal on the go, which I did end up doing, and couldn't decide what washi to bring with me, so I just brought samples of all of them. The one that I end up using here is the Eric Small Things, and they are just two little scenes that I felt represented, our outing. One of them has to do with coffee, and the other one had stationery. I am using an Energel Klena pen. I think this is the 0.5 millimeter. I prefer the 0.4, which I use way more frequently, but every once in a while to save ink in the other, I use this one. Right now I'm cutting out some little like pencil and pen icons that I printed using my Pulley printer. The Pulley printer app comes with like emoji icons, I guess, that you can choose and print, and that's what these are. After the coffee shop, after being at Starbucks, my boyfriend and I went to Lou Malnati's because we had I guess like a coupon or a promo code for free pizza. So we went and had a free deep dish pizza. I just cut out the logo from the receipt. I do that often. In my opinion, Lou Malnati's is way superior to Giordano's, but superior to both of those is Pequod's. So if you're in the Chicago area and you are looking for pizza, that's what I would recommend. Right now I just pasted a football schedule for my football team that I follow, that I love, and that's the Utah Utes. I'm from Utah. I went to school in Utah and moved to Chicago in 2022, so I've been here for nearly a year. Every Saturday, though, during football season, we always make sure to watch the games, and I'm hoping that this year in 2023, we can go back home and go to a live game. So what I printed off was just the schedule showing, who we're going to play, what days, and whether it's a home game or an away game. Again, you can see that I printed off another icon from using my Pulley printer, and it's just a little football to add to it. this page back here with all the little washi bits. So whenever I'm journaling in my journal and I have little extra washi tapes or little ends that I cut off, I put in the back so I can see the page fill up throughout the year. These two rolls that I pull out right now are the Yeon Charm washi stickers that come in a roll. And I really like them, but I didn't end up using them for this spread. They just didn't apply. Whenever I don't need as much washi as I have available to me, I save any extra bits and just save it on those washi cards for later use. They always come in handy. And as you can see right now, I am actually cutting washi tape, cutting the little people out of the washi tape I chose. And I don't know why I do this so often because it is a bit of a pain to cut something so small, but I do it a fair amount, not just on this page, but like throughout my journal. The page on the left is actually what I ended up journaling at Starbucks when we were there on the 21st, earlier this morning. I really actually liked how it came out, and I hope to do this a little more often. But that's all I have for journaling on this day. Sometimes I like to flip back on my pages, see what it kind of looks like amongst everything else. Now, it is the next day, and I had printed off some books for my reading journal, some book covers, along with a picture of Mad Men because my boyfriend and I are currently watching the show. We're doing a rewatch, and it does take up a lot of our free time, which I love. There's nothing more that I like more than just being lazy and watching a show I've already watched. I love it. So this sheet I just printed on regular computer paper using my regular printer. These diamond shaped sparkle type sticker things that I'm working on right now, I just cut using vinyl and using my Cricut, I guess. They're just shapes that you get from Cricut Design, and these specific ones, this shape for some reason is the worst. They always pop out. I find them everywhere, and I'm just trying to use them up as soon as possible. So you just saw me flipping through a sticker book, and this is where I keep the majority of my stickers. I do have a couple of different sticker books. These are all mainly like Happy Planner sticker book stickers, which are not my favorite. So I don't know why I have them still, but every once in a while I find some cute ones. I think that at the end of this year, if there's any that I really don't like, I'll probably end up getting rid of them or seeing if my sister likes them. It's just a lot of them have like phrases that I don't love, like wild spirit, or I don't know, just things that I don't typically like or I guess relate to or anything. So they go unused most of the time, but I am trying to incorporate these stickers more into my journals so I can use them up. Right now I'm just writing a to-do list for that day. Yeah, it was Sunday, I believe. Yeah, it was Sunday, and I always get the Sunday scaries, and I think having a to-do list for the day to prepare for the week really helps me. Those like washi tape holders that you see at the top of the screen, those are my favorite washi tapes that I just keep on my desk at all times for easy access. My collection of washi tape is actually a lot larger than what you see right now. Again, these are those Cricut vinyl stickers that I cut myself. I just have various shapes. The ones I was just using are little tiny flowers. The way I do most of my journaling throughout the weekend is just leaving my journal open, and I come back to it as things happen or as I want to record things. So that's what I've been doing today. Technically, this is not my desk. This is my boyfriend's desk. My desk is to the right, but it's full of stuff. He has a lot more space, so I just jump on over to his side to do my journaling, to film, and I kind of take it over every weekend, and then by Monday or Sunday night, I guess, I clear it off for him to use for the week. See, now I'm back later in the day. I've gone back to the day before, the 21st, and I really am just trying to use up as many of these sparkle stickers. That's how I intended them to be, as possible. So I just put a bunch of them in this empty space. I don't necessarily love it, but it'll remind me of how frustrated I was with these stickers. I think what happened was they got caught on something as I was opening up a drawer, and just a ton of them just like jumped off the page. It's terrible. I think if it were to happen again, I'm just going to get rid of this sheet because I don't love them. Like the stars that you see a little bit further to the left, those are fine. Those don't go anywhere. They stay on the sheet. It's just these little sparkle ones. My boyfriend and I were watching the Buffalo Cincinnati Bengals and Bills, game, and it was a good time. We were rooting for the Bills, but they lost, which was lame. I also had a journaling chat with my sister. We're trying to FaceTime on Sundays and show each other our journals. I obviously use the Hobonichi Cousin, and she's using a Jimun Techo A5 slim size. I actually gave it to her because that was going to be my journal for this year until like October, when I decided to get the Cousin instead. So I ended up giving it to her so it didn't go to waste, and she's actually using it and liking it, which I love. And you're about to see me cut some of these little strawberries. I don't know why I do this. It really is a pain to cut these tiny little strawberries and little things from washi tapes to make little washi stickers, but I do it often. And that's pretty much it. I add a couple more strips of washi, but I wanted to just clean up the area and start getting ready for work the next day, so I called it quits. So that's it for my journal with me video today. Thank you so much for joining me and for just kind of bearing with me as I try to figure out my YouTube channel and how I want to record things. It turns out it's not as easy as I thought to record journaling or planning. And so I haven't been doing it as much, but I'm hoping to do it more often. Bye.